Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. As it turns out, still having some issues with the desktop audio. Working on it now. Yesterday morning, quite a number of difficulties trying to solve this problem. Do we go without music? Maybe. I do not even see an option for Streamlabs music. There must be something going on here. Oh, here we go. Let's try that one at least. All right, so the Slav. Now, in general, when I approached the Slav when I was younger, I played knight c3 in this position against everything, but there are some issues with these pawns coming forward. But just in case, most of the time it just transposes. Hey, look at that. Let's turn down the music just a wee bit. We're going to go into this triangle formation with bishop g5. And at long last we reach, I've not played this in quite some time, the Botvinnik variation. Whenever the queen moves, we have to take the knight. So this is very unique. I'm not entirely sure about this. All right, we're going into the old school lines here. Takes. 95, rook e1. Let's just pretend like all of this is part of the course. Wow. Whoa, I see. So wait just a moment. Am I up a piece in this position? Something seems wrong with this picture. Something seems definitely wrong with this picture. We'll give this one a shout out for the most part. So, moment of truth. We definitely need to consider that this is covered twice over. Yeah, not exactly my best consideration here. Can I do it that way? And now for anything else completely different. This is a consideration. Let's keep everything covered. We're in trouble. Knight takes. Oh, thank God. Thank God he went for that. Because I definitely needed to centralize my stuff. And try to go after his stuff. Oh no! I lost on time. Oh well. C'est la vie. Thankfully, I stalled long enough for many other players to show up in this tournament. Everyone has a half-point bye. I'm going to get a full point bye. I could have withdrawn to avoid the full point bye. But at least we seem to have everything working today. The desktop audio seems to be working. The microphone seems to be working. The Windows updates seem to have taken hold. Grr. I do want to look at that last line and see what happened there. What was different in this position? So the opponent did not go for b4. Or do I play queen rook to b1 in this position? I think knight a4 is actually the slightly better move. Rook b1 has fewer chances of the opponent winning. So h4, rook e1. Alright, fair enough. I did consider rook e1. h4 looked like it almost worked. So bishop takes d5, huh? So after rook e1, if bishop takes d5, I mean, what was wrong with me capturing twice? Rook e, or is this whole variation good for black? Nope. Bishop d5, e5, queen d5. So now, the real reason being is that on this particular move, if e takes d5, a3, aha, I need to start breaking down that pawn structure on that side. That was the move that I was overlooking. That was the concept I was overlooking. a3 opening up lines on the queen side. But as it turns out, after bishop d5 takes, desperadoing, knight to d3, queen takes d6, and now all I really have to do is start going after his weaknesses. There's nothing wrong with my pawn on b2. I'm dead lost, I think, after I play b3. No, it claims that I'm only equal. That's hard to believe. I didn't think I was actually getting anything on this particular line. So b3, c3, and I should play a3. I still should play a3 to open up lines on that side of the board. And now I think I recover though. By the time this is done, I believe I've recovered completely. Rook takes a7 is simplest, right? I decided to repeat a couple of times. It's cost me countless amounts of time. I only have 5 seconds on the clock, something I did not take into account. Probably I could have repeated. But I was torn in between repeating and whatnot. I should check to see what the opening score on that one was for myself. Master Chess Dojo, yada yada yada. How many times have I played this position? At least 4 times. That was the first time I have lost with the white pieces. OMG. And I have played this against him before. Earlier this year. February. He served up my first loss in this line. only 3 times in people who actually reached queen to b6, but this should transpose. Revish, welcome back. So I've played previously I played d takes e6. That was a terrible move indeed too. I still missed the concept of a3. Trying to open up lines against this exposed king. What to say for king? In theory, white. Where are the weaknesses? a7. All these squares on the queen side, if I can open up a line and prepare to discover.
B3,
knight to c3.
MCD, hello, haven't seen you in years, how you doing? I hope you still remember me.
Junior Chess Kid, we all remember each other. I wouldn't say that you haven't seen me in years. I believe you were working on your server, your Discord server, earlier this year. Alright, so we've gotten our 4-point pie. We got what we deserved. Do I have an e5 repertoire that I want to try? I don't know. He's playing d4 anyway. I pretty much have a standard reply to bishop f4. That's fascinating. I don't think this means what you think it means. Now let's just grab his bishop just so that I can place mine. Appropriately enough. Now, do I wish to do this? I'm going to go in this direction. Especially without a knight on c3, I find this very amusing and logical. Am I losing a pawn? Not yet. I do have to be very, very careful. He has more than one knight that can reach that square, though.
Now birds.
So knight e4 has to be met by knight.
Hello Sensei, how are you today?
d7. Good morning, no words. Namaste. This is, however, that is going to help me. No? Is that not going to help me? I don't know if it's going to help me or not, but I'm going to take the logical reply. And another logical reply. And another logical reply. And everything seems to be covered except for g5. So let's cover g5 while we're at it. And a5, d5, c5, b5. Let's give him some love. We're just going to continue to give him some love. I'm a little worried about this. Knight e4 is a double attack. How many squares do we have that are weak? I don't have much of a choice. I have to exchange that. So knight e4 is still a threat. So therefore... Oh, he didn't even go for it. Egads. Alright, we're on our way. Not sure where he's planning on. attempting to hijack this particular endeavor. I thought he might like that. That square doesn't look like it has a future to me. Square does not look like it has a future to me. So now where are all the knights going? So he's got f5. Let's continue with our attack. All of his pieces seem to be going places. I still don't see where the knight can go. He's got b2. My c4 square is hanging, so we're about to find out what that means. Can I go in that direction? Knight takes, bishop takes. We're going in this direction now. Still not sure where he's headed. But I do need the c5 square for my king. Wow. So rook takes a2, king takes a2. I'm just going to keep it up. What in the world? There's a math problem happening here. Just a small math problem. Make my day. Uh-oh. Who gets that kind of a mate very often?
Thanks for subscribing for 38 months.
Hi, all time to
38
Pegasus
months.
Sway.
Namaste.
Said.
Ron
Hi,
Hay.
all time to coffee.
Ron. Legend. Legend. I'm not even sure ChessBase streams anymore. Do we know?
Now Erds. Said. Pegasus Sway, wow, 38 months, nice.
What I find is most amusing, interestingly enough, besides the fact that Ron has been with us, namaste. Thank you so much, Ron, for 38 months of support, not to mention all the other countless support over the years. With the patience with my world champion studies and everything, I'm still behind a little bit. I haven't forgotten about them.
Said,
I have to do CJS Purdy.
Viewers on Peeps by Com PM4X.
All right, let's just blot out non-subscribers. Non-subscribers to Switch chat, to Twitch chat. User group. Let's see, on Twitch, subscribers, moderators, and normal users. There we go. Whitelisting that.
Pegasus Sway said, offer spill. I have a not too thanks for the tip, John.
Oh, you got it? Hold on 1 second. Just restarting speech chat.
Now Erds said, wait, I missed a chance. Toto, my job.
I'm sorry. I do it automatically. I'm so thankful that you are here. No words. I am not used to mods doing their jobs. I've had Kingslayer Sloan as a mod forever. So against Ron. No, I appreciate you coming in first. Yesterday, Ham Viking cannot come in first. I don't believe that I can catch him, but it looks like the playing 200 games. By the way, playing 200 games apparently is set for 150. As Ham Viking got his playing 200 games Sensei Award at 152 games. Let's go with Bishop E3. What's going on here? We're both gonna lock it up, eh? Oh yeah, we're both gonna lock it up? I am curious about that. As to whether or not you think you're gonna lock it up better than me. But my choice of open lines is better than your choice of open lines, I hope, imagine, and believe. So now and now for something completely irreverent. I have more C pawns where that one came from. Oh, you got that, did you? Bummer. Can't believe that you got that. Really? Takes, check. Takes, check.
Am I alive yet?
4-3. Really? Takes. Von Hay has really worked his wonders as a good trainer, I have to admit. So he's hoping to play this. Don't have much choice, unfortunately. All right, he did accomplish his goal. All right, fine. Aye, Ron, such good technique, sir. Aye. Does it matter? Oh no. Good technique, sir. Good technique. Oh no. I've blundered it. I blundered it with check. Of all things. Boo! He figured it out. Yeah, there's no Sooner or later, he was going to come up with something. He got a Rosen trophy out of that, darn it. He got a Rosen trophy. H3 was pretty much the same thing. Bollocks. I'm way overdue for needing a Benko Gambit, right? Do I sack the pawn right away? I can't recall. Oh, we're going into that old theory. Yes. Bollocks. I ran into that? I did run into that, didn't I? That's too bad. Really? We are trying to promote our pawn after all. Hey, Bubby. Nana's in PT's room. As he got all excited. So now, C2, Rook C1, and I don't really accomplish anything there, do I? I don't think so. Ruh-roh. Oh no. Never mind. Can't stop C7, C8 after rook takes C2. go back and see what we did wrong. Real quick in that Benko. All that Benko theory. So, knight on f to d7. Everything is good for black here, right? Oh, knight to b6 was too soon. Interesting. Yeah, knight e5 makes more sense. What am I thinking? This square d3 is very weak. I don't normally have it available, right? Silly me. So already I'm off on the wrong foot. So queen to b8, things seem to be relatively okay. Bishop to d4 check. Followed by rook on a to c8. Oh wow, bishop d4 check could be very annoying. cd4, knight e2, d3. That would be supremely annoying. So therefore the knight has to go back to b1 or a4, or they play king h1 immediately on king h, on bishop d4 check, king h1. And then it's a brand new ball game. Yeah, I'm not getting the c5 square the way I thought I was. I'm also giving up the d4 square, which I shouldn't. And here I have to play bishop takes d4, I think, or I have to start battening down the hatches on this square. Yeah, that makes sense too. Just playing bishop to b7 and not allowing the knight to get to that square. So we actually climb our way back to a relative equality. And here we're doing really, really well. So c3 throws away my advantage. Check. Bishop f1. Bring the other rook in.
Owner said, up to cuz.
Oh no, with bishop f1 I get to move my pawn. Right. Up to cuz, what am I up to? Not much. Not much. M190 owner. Alright, we're back. Well, at least we're playing better than yesterday. But then again, everything is better than yesterday. Oh, I didn't check my d4s versus e4s. Gag.
SR Proxima said, are you a Gunnar Oswell? Owner said, wait, yo is GM.
No, I'm not a grandmaster. I am a master. I became a master before most of the viewers were born. This is the original way of playing the most ferocious opening repertoire. Basically, this one really has teeth. The Jabava London is a bob and weave type thing. Alright, we're going to transpose. I'm helping my opponent out here. He's helping me. This is very kind of him.
SR Proxima said, a masturbator, is that what you just said?
Oh, I see where we're going. You must be a subscriber to Gotham Chess. I know Levy Rosman. I will tell him that you are here and you are going to be in big
M
trouble.
owner said, Levy is the GOAT.
That's right. He has a little bit of a toxic chat issue. Just a little bit. Really?
M owner said, Levy gonna be GM soon.
I know, I'm crossing my fingers for him. I really am. Crossing my fingers for him. Do a sealer sweeper here.
M owner said, I'm not, that means he will be a higher rating than me.
And now for something completely
Now
different.
Said, I watched a video come back and you banned someone. I see someone is out for blood.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a toxic fellow. I don't know what he meant, but basically his humor was for a different chat. It's possible that he hasn't had any sleep. And now
M owner said, sleep is for the weak.
I definitely thought that at one time. I don't think I can beat Colt
Now
2023.
Said, M190 owner 1 needs it to play good chess.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. You do need it to play good chess. Well, this stream is no longer fit for kids, so therefore
M owner said, no, you just
tell
need
you,
to
when
be as talented as me and not have to worry.
when it rains, it pours. I say that I'm not going to be able to beat Colt 2023, and he opens the door. So M190, is that the Mercedes or is that the Q?
M owner said, now Erds 123, what's your rating? Now Erds said, M190 owner Lycus Rapid 2330. M owner said, M190 is a plane.
Oh, I can't play that move? That's too bad.
M owner said, don't look it up.
Don't look it up.
Now Erds
Uh-oh.
said, my FIDE is terrible because I don't play enough FIDE tournaments.
You know, I could say the same thing. Now that everyone has a FIDE rating, I have a chance to gain FIDE rating points. I do believe that the FIDE ratings are actually a little bit more accurate now than they were 10 years ago. In the early 2010s, when they had dropped the floor out of the FIDE rating, I was playing guys that were 2200 who had 1400 FIDE ratings. It was absolutely horrible. Basically,
said FIDE rated 2200 since I lost like 50 games in a row.
So in my day, M190, basically you would play a FIDE rated opponent who was 2300, have a very difficult game, get ground down, lose. Then you'd play a non-FIDE rated player, win. Then you'd be thrown back up into the 22, 23, 2400 FIDE players, get ground down, lose, play a non-FIDE rated opponent, and basically you just lose rating points every single tournament because half the field was not FIDE rated. Now, fortunately, the vast majority of the field is FIDE rated, so they did fix that problem.
Said, bro, I lost to a 1800, I'm so over chess.
Ah, you have not listened to my latest podcast. That was not a 1800. French Bishop Chess Cast latest episode is about losing to ratings of opponents, losing to 1000s, losing to, and all of the connections are here. Spotify is at the top. I don't know if the French Bishop Chess Cast appears on YouTube, but if you subscribe on YouTube, it helps the channel immensely. Now, interestingly enough, average users should not have TTS on an average day. I'm not sure what happened, but I will check it out, basically. Yeah, for the most part. I do have to learn a little bit about what's going on with the FIDE. Basically, everyone who subscribes on YouTube should have TTS. Only subscribers here usually.
Bro, it's so embarrassing to have to resign to a 1800.
Well, I disagree. That 1800 probably brought his best game to the table. And he will play like a 2200 and 1800. That number is only an average of their performance. Basically, in order for him to have reached 1800, that meant that portions of his game are at the master level. Believe it or not, portions of his games of an 1800 are knocking on the door of a master level. Let's put it that way. The way the system has worked out, it's an average of 400 points. So portions of his game being at a 2200 level, if for whatever reason you did not play your best chess, if you played less than your best chess, your rating, your performance could be 400 points.
M190 owner rating is just a number. Consider every game you playing Magnus and take it serious.
Exactly.
M owner said, I put it through the analysis and I lost after 10 moves.
Oh, you lost to an opening trap? I avoid all of that by not studying openings, interestingly enough. You know what? We're playing a 14, a player much lower rated than us.
Said, maybe.
I would like to see that. Perhaps. Put it in our games for analysis on the Discord. Now here, unfortunately, I've let him play the move bishop c4. So it's not exactly my favorite thing to do. Wow. Oh no, I pre-moved that one a little too soon. I did not really want to give that one up. But we'll see if he's offering. Not want to give back the bishop pair that quickly.
What is Discord?
Discord is a channel server for streamers that allows players to interact with others in the community. Let's just keep it up.
Owner said, "Oh, I think one of my mods set up one for me."
Interesting. You know what? I'm going to pretend like I'm not going to get hurt by bishop takes a7 or queen takes a7. This fellow's doing pretty well, I have to admit. He is doing pretty well. And he has the better pair of pieces. Hopefully it doesn't go after my pawn in any way, shape, or form. I'm getting a knight to d3. That's what I calculate. Crossing my fingers. See how my opponent is playing pretty well? Up to a point, right? He's playing pretty well up to a point, and then he misses one very basic tactic. This fellow is a strong positional player of a certain nature, and I'm very amused. Is this going to be trouble? I'm going to leave that one on the board. Let's just walk up here and see if we can pick him off the old-fashioned way. So my opponent, of course, played a really good game for a very long time. There's absolutely nothing wrong with his game. If you really want to find out how strong someone is, answer e4 with e5, because I feel like that is the nature of the game that we probably can weigh up what a true elo is. How well you handle the open games. So basically, if you have a Discord, please join the Discord. I'm going to check it out to see if you're there yet. Good morning, Ron. I got your Live caption. Nice. I wasn't able to open that on my something I wasn't able to open on my phone. Maybe the attachment. Right. How do I send you a file in Discord? Got it. You got it. Moobot right on the money with the Chess 160. This stream is sponsored by Chess Informant 160. And we will continue to attempt to sell out. So yesterday, Ron, after I lost so poorly in that arena, not seeing some really, really basic things, I went and did 100 maiden ones. And then I did some standard puzzles after that to gain another X amount of rating points. Let's see how it looked. So I gained 110 points on my puzzle rating. But basically when I'm teaching a class and I don't solve a maiden one, or someone moves as someone did on my account to solve a puzzle on the smart board in front of the class camp, whatever it is, and they get the answer wrong, I lose tons of rating points. So that's somewhat what happened to me previously. Continental Chess, or are you in Europe? M190 owner. Oh, it's a mouse. The Logitech M190. It looks like it's the
Pegasus
favorite
Way.
Mouse of...
Said. 120 well done.
Yeah, it was nice. I needed to do some tactics. I was stuck on the last one. I did not actually solve the last one. I'm still working on it. I love the fact that it remembers where you are. Basically, I was working on my phone, and I was trying to play on my phone yesterday while I was solving the stream, while I was solving my
Pegasus Way.
audio issues.
Said. Mute.
Not again. No, that's not true. We're not muted. But it could be Twitch. This is one of those moments when I recommend YouTube. And my memorable games on YouTube, still available. Am I muted for everyone? Is it Twitch? All right, better performance than yesterday. Managed to finish in third place. Not bad. The lights have gone out, of course, 2 minutes ago. Good timing. Didn't quite make it to round 8.
Ronald
Maybe.
Hayden Furs. Said.
Okay, good.
Not here.
Good, good, good. Thank you, Ron, on YouTube.
Ronald Hayden Furs. Said.
Yeah.
Twitch problem.
So weird, right? Refresh the Twitch. Let's see if refreshing the Twitch stream works. Is this enough? Or is this enough?
Ronald Hayden Furs said,
No, huh?
try
Didn't
but
work. Bummer. So what is the threat? Is there a threat? Perhaps if the bishop moves, the threat is queen takes f2. Queen to c3. The only way to defend g7 is f6. And rook takes f6. Oh no! There go those rating points again. Wow. See what I mean, Ron? I really can't solve this issue. I guess we're always getting that one. And is this a problem? It does seem like it could be a problem, right? It's very close to being checkmate. I mean, is it me, or am I just not calculating? Or is these puzzles getting tougher? I'm just not calculating properly. That's what I feel. So if I move this pawn, queen to g6, king h3, basically, there's always a draw with knight g1, knight f3. Always a draw. So if I move this pawn, they can also take my rook, and they still have the better position. And of course, if I play king to g2, they don't have to take my rook. They can actually checkmate me. After king f1, queen g1, queen to e1 is checkmate. So therefore, I just have to stop something from happening here. My logic tells me that it should be queen to d8. Queen g6, king f4. Only move. But I really do want to see if he has anything more for this attack. No, it looks very scary though. So does this check amount to anything? King a7. I'm concerned about this pawn as well. So let's just say the simple rook to d5. Queen b8 check. Queen g8 check, and bishop takes g4, right? That's kind of annoying. g3. See what I mean about these exercises? They just seem so much tougher than they used to be. Oh, and I'm at difficulty level hardest, of course. How about normal? Let's just go with a normal difficulty level. Knight takes f7, bishop takes f7. Rook takes a7. And what's the worst that can happen, right? How does he guard the bishop? The hard way. Normal difficulty level here, folks. Normal difficulty. Or do I play bishop takes? Bishop takes looks like it could be better. Bishop takes, pawn takes, queen to g5. A lot less struggle there. Oh no! Queen. Again. Queen to c2. Rook takes h2, second verse, same as the first. A nice good old removing the defender exercise.
Ronald Heidenfers said, QXV7.
Yeah. No, I'm tossing, I'm just careless as ever. I am as careless as ever. There's no way in on this side of the board, right? See what I mean? One pawn holds two. Not good, Ron. It's not good. So normally, I repeat, normally this is just an ordinary exchange and then a promotion of the pawn. But this does not seem like an ordinary promotion. And I've already lost this endgame to Ron, where he covers the long diagonal and then wins the king and pawn ending on the other side. But in these exercises, usually forcing moves are the best. What do you think, Ron? So rook takes
Ronald
d7, rook
Heidenfers
takes d7,
said, KB6.
and then push the pawn through. I agree with you. Doesn't really matter anymore. It's almost always this. It's almost always the trade of rooks. And now king b6. That was pretty easy. The real trick here is it b3 or is it b takes a3? That is the question. I think it's b3. b3, king e2.
Ronald Heidenfers said, b3 qb4.
Ah, that's true. Thank you, Ron. You're absolutely right. That's the attention to detail. That's the attention to detail that I am lacking. Looks very forcing. Whoops, almost dropped it on the wrong square. So this one can be worked out to the end because this threat of checkmate is just so fatal. So we have to do rook f1, queen f1, king a2. Queen c4 check. Yeah, we return. Oh no! It looked pretty forcing, right? Rook f1. The king can't move anywhere, right? Queen takes check. King a2 is forced. Queen c4 check. King a3 is forced. Wow. Could I become a 2200 player again? Maybe this move first?
Ronald Heidenfers said, RC6 RA6.
Just as simple as that. Well, we've already got it wrong. Yes. Just so weak tactically all of a sudden. I see. So check, 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 king d3, rook f3, check, king e4.
Ronald Hayden
Okay.
Furs said, qa2 rc6 qb3.
Oh, and then we run across like this. Yeah, that was not easy. Well, so white has no threats. So h3 looks like it should threaten immediately. What needs to be threatened? Right? Just handing off these rating points. What was my first instinct in this position? Check. Queen takes
Ronald
rook check,
Hayden
king g2
said,
here.
Mate on nxh2.
Yes. What? Oh, this is the simplest. Indeed. I could have worked that out. I could have most
Ronald
definitely
Hayden
worked that
Furs
out.
said,
Yeah.
last move nxh2.
Yeah, so sad. I didn't get to look at it long enough to see. So let's see, how many points did we give it away? 15, 25, 35, 45 minus 1. So here we go. 15, 25, 35 minus 1, 45 minus 1, plus 15, 16, 17. Oh my god. I'm really struggling here. Proving my worst place piece. Crazy. Got it. We can see what I'm dealing with here, right? Oh no. I just take. I only needed to find one move to avoid losing more rating points. I'm beginning to think that I should have it on easy. Activating our worst placed piece. Check. King in. There's a nice fork, threatening mate, etc. Alright, we started the day at 23:52. New era of puzzles and exercises, I'm telling you. Rook takes, queen takes, king takes. How about just check, followed by queen takes check? That seems like it's the easiest solution, right? So rook takes check, king takes, queen takes, knight takes. And I'm up in material, yeah? Exactly.
Ronald Hayden Furs said, haha coffee time. Adolf Ben said, sup my Nigerian brother.
Adolf, good morning. How are you? I'm being threatened with mate, so everything I do should either be to stop the mate on H1. Oh no. I did not look at all of my candidate moves. That was so easy. I deserve to lose more than 8
Adolf
points
Ben
on that one.
said. Fine bro you.
I am so sluggish. I don't know what to say. I mean, this looks pretty obvious, but it's never the obvious move.
Adolf Ben said. Bro, are you Magnus' dad or something?
No. I do look like a young Heinrich Carlson, though, now that you mention
Ronald Hayden Furs said. QH5.
Yeah, just setting up Discovery. That makes complete sense. Absolutely makes complete sense. I feel like this should be made. Have it to Ron do all my dirty work for me. It's not good. This is horrible. More exercises. Don't move until you see it. So right now, black has 2 bishops.
Adolf Ben said. What's your rating, bro?
Low. L-O-W, unfortunately. I have been, let's just throw this up here for the most part. My About and EXP, basically since I started teaching chess around 1990. Full-time. Was it full-time in 1990? 2000? No, I didn't really start teaching chess full-time until about 2000. Now that I think about it. So I have been teaching chess full-time for roughly 24 years. Became a master for the first time, went over 2200 for the first time in 1989. Was experiencing a lovely series of
Adolf Ben
events
said.
then. Big fan,
bro.
Thanks, man. I'm not the Chess Dojo Live kids, though. The Chess Dojo Live kids are totally different, by the way. So this looks like it should be a winning king and pawn ending. This knight is completely dominated. So if I were to capture, this is already dominated, so whether I capture in this direction or this direction, it doesn't seem to matter. Oh, it's white to move. Oh my god. Talk about how attentive to detail I have been, Adolf. I'm not doing so well tactically lately. I used to be amazingly good tactically, and suddenly I feel like I've just fallen asleep at the wheel. Can't catch it, or can he catch it? Oh, he's catching it either way. So I can't stop either knight e6 or...
Adolf Ben said, I know bro, I saw your games.
Thanks. Yeah, I am struggling lately. I think it's just some family issues that are going on. A little bit of family stuff. Obviously, nothing that I can talk about, but... Oh, man. You don't happen to be in the Offerspiel League. Started last week. I've missed so much in one tournament that I recovered toward the end. I actually picked up the pace. So maybe, just maybe, I need to be playing more. So can this knight actually stop both of these pawns? I doubt it. That is the problem. So forking both of these pawns could save me. Yeah, that looks like it. If he did play king to e6, I get to play that. Now I don't think he can stop the pawn from promoting, can he? Or do I just take? So king to c3, how does he stop this pawn from promoting in 2 moves? One more correct answer, and we are back to at least where we started. So what does this really mean? Queen takes g3.
Kingslayer Sloan said, YSP Early John. Adolf Ben said, all eyes on you, bro.
Yeah, man. I hear you. If I were to play this move, bishop to g2, rook takes, or bishop takes check, what does it really mean? Is it winning enough? Remember, we're down a bishop. They have 2 bishops, we have 1 bishop. So rook takes f2 first? Nope. Not happening. Queen takes g3, bishop g2. How can he stop me from taking all of his pawns after queen takes h3? That's the other candidate move. So my candidate moves are queen takes h3, queen takes g3, bishop, or rook takes f2. Rook takes f2, g takes h4, and I don't see the point.
8 off Ben. Said. rf2.
Yeah, that's a question mark move. I'm looking for 3 candidate moves, so therefore I don't have 3 candidate moves. I just do not have 3 candidate moves. rf2 indeed. Call me Jay. How are you, Jay? Doesn't happen to be chess coach Jay, does it? I would like to get 3 in a row correct. That's the shot. Small reps. I see. And if rook takes, then I bring the other rook in. That's my plan. Rook takes, and I bring the other rook in.
Said. You got this, bro.
Rook takes, and then I bring the other rook in. What's the worst placed piece? The rook on a8 needs to come in. Is there any way to save it? Let's just say c3, rook takes, I'm threatening mate. Alright, we managed to achieve equality 3 in a row. That was so sad. Oh, wait, I'm still down 11? Should I do another one? Should I do another one? Oh, we saw this one earlier. Fair enough. So now, for something completely different.
8 off Ben. Said. Big fat W.
Thank you, Adolf. Aye, aye. I'm out of coffee. Time to drive to chess camp. So, is there a slicing and a dicing that can be done? That is the question. So what is white? What is the threat? So right now, we have a bishop for a queen. That's what we have. Rooks are long distance pieces, so rook to f8 check. King still has to capture here. Bishop check is made, right?
8 off Ben. Said. Bro, use the Mathuja method.
Logan, Kingslayer Sloan. We'll just give Kingslayer Sloan a quick shout out. So I believe it's Monday morning, Rogan, for the next podcast. The Mathuja method. So basically, king takes e5 is forced. I just want to make sure that it's checkmate. And this is made, right? Only escape square. Alright. Now we are even. And we can live to fight another day. 2365. But that was pretty sad. It is pretty sad. Speaking of Phoebe, I see that I was in Phoebe's chess team there. I believe they are doing non-chess.
Said, bro, take the GM title, bro.
I appreciate it, Adolf. I do. So basically, for those of you who have not yet joined the dojo for the training, the links are there. Trying to decide where to go from here. Wow, there's Ilyas. It's got a camera. All right. Bro has a camera. I can't believe it. For a while, I think Ilyas was streaming without a camera. Thanks everyone for being here. Adolf, I do appreciate your support, man. For those of you who have not yet subscribed to the YouTube, I do appreciate your support. Check out my memorable games there. Also check out the latest issue of the French Bishop Chesscast. The Chesscast links are right there. The top link is good. For Spotify. And aside from that, I thank you very much for being here. We'll be here again tomorrow morning. I am promising to go to bed a little bit earlier.
WDYM bro, I'm your fan, bro.
I know you are. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Adolf. Alright, everyone. Please enjoy Ilyas's back. He is a very earnest streamer. I can't say that he's not playing Bullet, but he does seem to be in an arena where everyone can compete. Cheers and ciao. Thank you
Ronald
so much.
Heidenfurs said, hand pink waving.
Hand pink waving, right. Pegasus, thank you for the 38 months.